All right, we're green on Twitch. Green on Facebook. And we are green on YouTube, which means the pre-show ritual, which I'm not even 100% sure actually helps, actually does anything. But just in case it does, we do the pre-show ritual to help with SEO. At least I think that's what it does. So we're going to go to the last stream. We're going to go all the way down. Up! So I got my screen over here is blinking in and out, which means I may have to do some troubleshooting before we get the show started, after we get the show started. I don't know. It's being nice and touchy today. Okay, let's go ahead and select STC Games and the Kingdom Hearts playlist. Go down. AI use? No. Tags. Paste. Category. Entertainment. Not this show. We'll go to gaming. Then save. And then we'll go back to that last stream. Screw it. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the description as is from the last stream. Okay, over to Facebook. There it is. Right at the top of my page. Like I like it. Can't get that kind of treatment when STC makes a post, but at least it's doing its thing. Screen's blinking out. Again, that's twice. That's 2 consecutively. So we're gonna do something here in a second before we get the show started. Streaming Kingdom Hearts live. All right. Before we get there goes it's blinking again. Before we get this started, I'm gonna do a little troubleshoot here. Hopefully it helps. We're gonna unplug this. Give it a couple seconds. Feel it out. There we go. Plug it back in. Come on, baby. Show me that blue screen. Show me what I want to see. There you go. Why are you blinking? Doesn't help anything. Nothing's moving. I probably need to get a new conversion box. There it goes again, man. It's doing this a lot. It's a simple box. It's an AV in, HDMI out. It's not very expensive, so I can replace it pretty easily. This time it came back up really quickly. So I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to go over to OBS and reset up that. So we hopefully won't have any issues when we start the show. Okay. All right. So, all right. We've got Facebook going. We've set up the tags on YouTube. Share that. We're going to share the Facebook Live. Okay. So, all right. Post has been shared successfully. We've got our weapons guide up, our little game facts and questions guide set up, and I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. There's only one way to know. Are you ready? Okay, let's get that off the screen. And guys, my name is Vincent Herman, Vin the Human, and this is STC Games, the show where I rectify the gaming sins of my past. Let's go ahead and press that button, get the game started. We play on OG hardware around here. So we're playing the original PlayStation 2 version of Kingdom Hearts. Now, I said at the top of the show, this is where we rectify my gaming sins of the past. My gaming sin with Kingdom Hearts is when this game first came out, I would not give it the time of day. In fact, for years, game after game after game, I would not give it the time of day because I was a young, very pretentious man. And I said, no, the premise is so stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you put these characters in Final Fantasy scenarios, jumping around world to world? What? How could that possibly be entertaining? How could that possibly be a good time? And I just blacked the fucking screen out again because I moved my speaker and it messed with the thing. So I got to fix that. Come to find out, giving this game my first official try, it is so good. Such a good game. Been having a great time with it. Sometimes it's a little frustrating, but that's video games, baby. That's how video games work. That's how it is in the Hearts. Oh my god, I leaned down to get my controller. I gotta get a new conversion box. This is happening week to week. It's so bad today. Oh my god. Check in with chat. Says Charlie and I are first in chat. It just happened again. Guys, oh my goodness. We might be in trouble today because I'm barely moving and it's causing troubles with this conversion box. Hold on. I thought we had this sorted out before I hit the thing because it had stopped happening. I don't even know why I bothered re-engaging the USB video. Hold on. This is so stupid. I apologize. I think the power cord for it is loose. I think it's a very loose cord. And maybe, just maybe, or we might be fighting this all night, guys. I don't know. James Odell in chat says get the duct tape. If only it were that simple. Dude, I didn't do anything just now. I didn't do anything just now. I think it knows I'm in a weird mood today. And it's determined to bring the heat out of me. Alright, hopefully we can do this. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and, we're gonna try and get started here. We're gonna try and play, we're gonna try to play Kingdom Hearts tonight, kids. Hold on. Did I already open this? Yeah, I did. Okay, a little boost, a little energy drink. Although I gotta slow down on these again. They're the only thing keeping me going. Oh, I'm so tired. Here we go. Alright, now I do generally remember what we were doing last time. We got some topics today too, kids. We got We got a show planned for you today. Show, I guess. I don't know. We spent the first 10 minutes fighting our conversion box and trying to get going. So do we? I don't know. Okay, how do I don't remember how to ride. Okay, there we go. I did forget the swim mechanics. Alright, I want to talk to you, Trident. Okay, here we go. Get out of here. We got we're going back to the very beginning, I believe. Creative Jargon's in chat. Says get them throbbing keys out. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what that is. Okay, hold on. There we go. Aerial leveled up. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not fighting that guy. We'll fight these guys. Because that's our... Hopefully they have a bit... Yeah, they drop a bit. They're worth... The juice is worth the squeeze on these ones. Alright, yeah. I guess I'm considering dropping Restream. I like the chat. But streaming to Facebook and Twitch just does not seem to do it. Oh my god, as I was just saying, there's no point in Restream. Steven chimes in on Facebook of all places. Steven is watching on Facebook tonight. So okay, maybe not. Maybe maybe I'll let it ride. Thunder. Fire. I don't care. I don't care about that. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Honestly, I was thinking about this last stream. I was like, man, I like the service. I'm not gonna say it's not like it's a situation where it's like failing me or anything. It's just, I don't know, man. We're paying $20 a month, and the thing I like most about it is the chat. And I don't know, streaming to the multiple platforms, this isn't doing what I thought it would do. Now, I'm no fool. I didn't think, it's gonna bring hundreds of people to the stream and stuff, but I did expect, to have like somebody watching on Twitch. And it's almost constantly zero. Our Twitch numbers are almost zero every time. Facebook is hit or miss, but we rarely ever have anyone on Facebook. It's all mostly just YouTube, and I guess if this is where the audience is, why spread it thin for $20 a month? It's not exactly killing our bank account. It fits within what we bring in from the Patreon, which if you're not a Patreon member and if you can afford it, $1 a month, yeah, consider signing up. Be a Patron. I still don't love that name, but I don't have anything better. Kayla Joe Fain in chat says, I don't know why, but I only see Odal in my chat, but can see others responding on the video. I think my YouTube is broken. Okay, Kayla, what that is the, if you notice on screen chat has, there's a little icon next to people, like where Steven is talking. He's chatting on Facebook right now. There's a little blue Facebook icon next to his name. Whereas you on the YouTube platform can only see YouTube comments in the comments section on the YouTube platform. Whereas everything, whether it's from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, that all goes to the main screen. And that's another thing I like about Restream, is no matter where you're streaming from, if somebody's chatting on Facebook, everyone can see it on the main video. And that's one of the things I like about the streaming to multiple platforms. But you have to have people watching on those other platforms for them to chat. And for that to even matter. So, you know, that's where our issue is coming in here. That's where the that's where I'm reconsidering things, because, you know, Steven says moved to YouTube all as well. Travis didn't show up here for me either. Oh, interesting. Kayla says, well, Travis responded on YouTube and didn't show up in my chat either. That is weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that's happening. Creative Darkness says I'm off. Dr. T. Neal says I'm off the grid. Kayla said, listen to him mansplain this to me. I don't give a shit who you are. If anyone who had made that comment, I would have said that. Sometimes it's just an explanation, not and because I'm a man doesn't make it a mansplation. All right, explanation. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's where my head's at concerning Restream. I like having the option to stream to multiple platforms. It's just not doing anything. We've been at this for a couple months now, doing it this way. I mean, at least 12 weeks and then some, because we skipped a couple. So yeah. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. We've been going for a while now, and it is not providing what I thought it would provide. I can't remember how to get back to where we were. I'm trying to figure that out. I'll figure it out, though. I know you were just teasing, kid. You're talking about it before I responded. And it was kind of on topic too. It allowed me to talk about one of the things I like about Restream, using it. I don't know. Maybe I should just go with it and see if the audience grows. What drives me crazy is and here he goes again. Here Vincent goes again, bitching about social media. But if it made more sense and the algorithm made more fucking sense, I wouldn't have to bitch about it so much. Okay, this is not the way that I want to go. But the YouTube Facebook has almost 2,000 people. I think we are 43,000 or 43 people away from having 2,000 followers on Facebook on the Subject to Change Entertainment platform. Found the dolphin. We're in the right place. So the fact that nobody watches on the Facebook, nobody who follows Subject to Change is interested in this on the Facebook. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how that works. Is it notifying the people? I don't know, man. Maybe there's some settings I don't know about that I gotta work on. It's just, I just don't know. There's just so many things to work on and figure out that, you know, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it to figure it out. You know, build it and they might come. It's kind of the thing I'm operating under. But yeah, 2,000 followers. And you can get maybe, I can get maybe, I see the number pop every now and then. It's like 1 or 2 people here and there every now and then. But they're there for like moments. They're there for seconds. I don't know. I don't know. I'm stressing out loud is what's happening. Let's check in with chat. It's like he has to dive into Manus Sulfi. I can't say that word right now. Steven said, what I missed? Nothing. We really just got started. We were, there's like 10 minutes of like troubleshooting because I think I gotta get a new conversion box because the power cord on this one is loose. Grave Dragon says, editing my interview with him at the moment. Yeah, we did an interview for video of Travis's coming up. We had a good time. If you're on the Creative Jargon on Patreon, you might get some fun extras from the old Herman Bros. Philosophy is the word. Manilosophy. Yeah, you guys are really stretching that thing. That doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm shutting down Manislav. Whatever. It doesn't work. It has no mouthfeel to it. Across the Maniverse. Let's not make this a Manosphere podcast stream. This is not a Manosphere stream. Come on now. You're gonna trick the algorithm into actually making us successful. Kayla Joe Fain said that interview will be interesting. You had a blast that night. We did have a lot of fun, but it really did break ranks from how Travis's normal operations go. We broke a lot of Creative Jargon rules that night. Creative Jargon says, oh man, I want to apologize for my behavior that night, but the edit came out smooth. We got everything we needed. See, I knew we did. He was stressing that so hard. And I was like, nah, man, I think we got it. Like, we readjusted and calibrated when we needed to, and then we had fun in between. And your behavior was fine, dude. Your behavior was fine. As people slip up sometimes, there's a little too much whiskey involved. We'll just say that. There was a little too much whiskey involved. But your behavior was fine. You didn't step out of line. We just had fun. James Otto says, I think with Facebook, it's becoming more of that short-form Reels platform rather than where people are going to sit and watch a live stream for more than a couple minutes. Yeah, I have been noticing our numbers on Reels and streams, or on Reels going up on Facebook. So we've been seeing numbers out of that. Dudeosophy. See, that's better. Dudeosophy. Dudeosophy is a good play on it. God, the chat's going off. I can't break away from it. Because I gotta ride this dolphin, and I don't want to be reading chat when I ride the dolphin. The Patreon cut is also still clean. Did you put in a lot of our fun stuff though? Tell me you put in a lot of that fun stuff, because we had a good time. That Patreon cut should have some fun shit. Little peek behind the curtain of the old Herman boys. Steven says, you gotta play all mini games, beat all the tournaments, collect all the puppies, and seal all the keyholes. I'm definitely gonna collect, I want to collect all the puppies, and I want to get all the pages for Winnie the Pooh. I think we got 3. Creative Jargon says, Dr. Pepper 10, it's for men. That is our new sponsor, but that's not related. That's not related. Kayla Jo Fain says, it was nice seeing you two bonding. That's nice. That is cute. Steven says, manly men watching Disney movies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was our childhood, baby. Steven says, that's the destruction of people's attention spans. I know, man. I don't know what it is. I might keep research. I am enjoying Restream, and who knows? Am I, maybe at some point something happens. There might be something I'm doing with Twitch wrong. That maybe I should be doing something with Twitch. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to play games, have fun, talk to chat. A Dr. Pepper Zero, a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Creamy Coconut sounds damn good right now. You're damn right it does. Oh, best Dr. Pepper ever. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Creamy Coconut. Best Dr. Pepper ever. It's such bullshit that they won't keep it year round. All right, let's ride this dolphin. I got some topics tonight. We'll get around to those. But we gotta ride this dolphin first. We gotta ride the lightning. Come on. Oh. Okay. Sunken ship, you say? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Hope you guys are able to see that. Yeah, it looks like it's coming up pretty clear on you guys' screen. It's clear enough on mine. This is pretty cool. Steven says, I saw a hummingbird just now. It went away because there's nothing in our hummingbird feeder. Dude, so we, our back porch, there's an upper level and a lower level too. And the lower level has been rotting since before we got here. Like, so much so that, I used to try and clean it up because there's like a lot of vines and stuff that grow back there. A lot of overgrowth, and, like my foot fell through it at one point. So we said, fuck it. We're like, just let it grow over. And we've been doing that. We're like, that's our little garden. And one day I was like, we've had these seeds sitting around forever. So I was like, let's just throw the seeds around out there. And then there are these orange flowers, these like cupped orange flowers that grow. And now, because of throwing the seeds around, there's some morning glories. And we get some hummingbirds in the garden. There was a morning recently where it was nice and breezy, and I went out, and there's these neighborhood kittens that have taken a liking to our back porch and area. We feed them and everything. Them and their mom. And they were out playing in the little garden and stuff, and then a little hummingbird comes in. I'm enjoying my coffee. It was a fucking grand morning. And that's how you know I'm almost 40. That was a grand, that was a great morning. Wait a minute. What? Did I say something wrong? Because Steven said humming, not homing. Creative Dark said, excuse me, did he say hummingbirds? Did I say hummingbirds wrong? Am I saying hummingbirds wrong? Oh yeah, Kayla asking about Steven's little ones. Some eye issues with his sons. Kayla Joe Fane says we have catnip, trumpet vines, and morning glories growing back there in our garden. Oh, we got a chest. We got a chest. I'm gonna look at something real quick over here. Yeah. So you guys might notice I'm wearing a very particular shirt today. I'm wearing my Rat Songs t-shirt. Now, before I say the t-shirt was designed by Kayla, which it was, I should say credit for the Rat Songs logo goes to, hey, what is that? Is that a Trinity symbol? How do we get back there? I should say the Rat Songs logo was created by Julianne Butler with contributions from Dr. T. Neal. She designed the back of the shirt and all that. It's like a cast and crew, like kind of like a theater shirt kind of thing. But Kayla has been working her ass off on a variety of things. What is this? Including look, our old website, subtochange.com, no longer exists. Website's been deleted. The URL has been deleted. We are working on a new URL. I think it is going to be subjecttochange.shop. And we're going to be working on a new merch site where you could buy stuff like this, but we're going to be doing merch out of house, hand packaged, running the operation ourselves, so we can make a little bit of profit off of some of this stuff. However, with the shirts, we're going to go with a local vendor and hopefully work out a deal where we can where basically more of the profit goes to them. So long as it's not worse than the deal we've got with TeePublic right now, we'd like to do those out of house too. So that way there aren't two shops technically. And like, let's say you want some buttons and magnets or something, and then you're like, oh, also I want this t-shirt, but I gotta get the buttons and magnets from subjecttochange.shop, but then order the t-shirt through TeePublic. We don't want to split stuff up that way. We want to simplify it. So we're gonna try and bring on somebody local for t-shirts, and as long as we're making at least $2 a shirt, that's no worse than what we're doing with TeePublic. So, and it supports a local business. So that's what we're trying to do right now on that. And Kayla's also working on a few different things. Hold on, she sent me something the other day. She's getting our books in order. So that's a big important thing. Kayla has been working her ass off trying to get Subject to Change on to that next level that I've been struggling to get us to, because it was really hard doing all the creative stuff, and doing all of this type of stuff as well. She is working on learning how to do pitch decks, so that way we can better sell Rat Songs here in the near future, and other future things. And she's working on getting us into IMDb, getting Rat Songs on IMDb, so that way we can make this just a little bit more official. And also the actors who are in it who already have IMDb, like Timian, or Timian, sorry. I believe he has an IMDb page, so we'd like to be able to have him be able to link that credit and stuff. Oh my God, that's a perfect opportunity to talk about the Dutch Still Film Festival, which we were just at last night. T is what he prefers to be called, with us at least, colloquially. He came to the Dutch Tilt screening last night, which we had a lot of fun with the Dutch Tilt. We watched a variety of movies. Kayla and I missed all of the animated stuff, but we made it there for most of the short films. And right off the bat, I want to say thanks to Lance, the organizer of the event, and the Holland Theater for hosting us at this event. The theater is gorgeous. The theater is absolutely gorgeous. Really cool setup. Check out our social media, and you can see some pictures. It doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty great. Gorgeous theater, fantastic theater. And I guess this is the first time they've done the Dutch Tilt Film Festival in like 14 years. So they had 3 of them, then they started renovating the building, and oh! Oh boy. They started renovating the theater, and now they're running it again. The shape reminds me of something. Obtained a crystal trident. However, there was... Again, I had fun. But there were so few people in attendance. Like, there was barely anybody in attendance for this thing. Oh my god, okay. Hold on. Yeah, barely anybody in attendance for this event, which surprised the hell out of me, man. Oh, there we go. So we're supposed to make a getaway. Okay. Oh my god. How do we get out of here? Oh, okay. No, maybe that scared him away. But yeah, I think during the Rat Song screening, it was maybe 7 people. 7 people were there. Now this, STC is no stranger to screening to a small audience. We've had nobody show up to a screening before, and then just showed the movie for the staff. The staff wanted to watch it, so we're like, and I don't know if they were being nice or if they legitimately wanted to watch it, but we did it anyways. So that didn't bother me. I was just very surprised, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, we were posting more about the Dutch Tilt Film Festival than other people who were screening there. We were posting more than the festival itself. I don't know what this means. So I think it comes down to an advertising issue. I think that it was very lightly advertised, and it's kind of unfortunate because, like I said, the theater was great. Lance was great. The whole thing was great. It was a very nice time, and I just wish more people would have been there. But the people who did stick around for our screening, big thank you to them. It wasn't everyone's cup of tea, and we did have 2 walkouts. A couple walked out halfway through, and I think they were other filmmakers, but I don't know. We didn't get a chance to talk to them. But Lance seemed legitimately really this is the kind of movie we want to show. So it was very supportive environment, at least. But I think our next festival, where are we supposed to go? I forgot. I think our next festival is going to be a lot more successful in the way of people showing up. However, before I go on to that, I want to talk about one thing in particular, and that is the short film we saw called Palace. How do I describe it? Where the fuck do we go? It's like this, it was this short film of this very disturbed silent film era actor, and his just, I guess, just him dealing with his sanity. Here we go. His sanity unraveling, I guess, is a good way to point it out. His loneliness and his sanity in the face of it. It's very cool. Very cool short film. We were astounded by it. So if there's a way to see the short film Palace, I would highly recommend checking that out. But next up, we've got the Indie Gathering. That is in not this coming weekend, but the weekend afterwards. And that's going to be in Columbus. So if you are able to get out to Columbus, or if you're in the area, come check out Rat Songs at the Indie Gathering at 1 p.m. Saturday the... Oh, Friday the 7th. Friday the 7th at 1 p.m. in Screening Room C. I gotta switch out of Dutch Tilt mode and go into Indie Gathering mode. Okay, so I think we're supposed to be trying to get back to the palace. But yeah, oh no! Alright. Well, but I think Indie Gathering is going to have a much bigger turnout. It's the 25th anniversary. However, I am not seeing them post that much either. I don't know if that's normal for a film festival. Look, this is what I do know about social media is you've got to be posting. And for a film festival, especially ones that have both short and feature-length films, I don't see how they're not posting content. They've got so much they can post. They can post every day, twice a day, about a different film that they're going to be showing, leading up to it, and at least repeat themselves 2 or 3 times. So why are they not posting? I know here in just tomorrow, I'm going to be posting about all of it. Hold on. I gotta look for the tridents. Where are the tridents? Okay, here we go. So I don't know. I just know you're supposed to be, you know, SEO and all that. You should be posting a lot, and these two do not seem to be posting a lot. And then before we even go to Indie Gathering, we're going to be finding out about this Independent Film Festival, which is a big festival in Cincinnati. So fingers crossed on that one. Here's hoping we get that. What, wrong way. But yeah, these guys got to be posting more. I don't know why they're not. And as far as I know, I'm gonna send an email tomorrow if there's not already one in my inbox tomorrow, asking like, hey, 2 weeks out, what's up with tickets? You said 2 to 3 days. Nothing seems to have changed on the website. So what's up? Because I don't know what to tell people. I want to relink the links in our bios, you know? Like, what do we do? I want your film festival to be successful because I want people to see our movie. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is very frustrating sitting there going like, well, if it was me, I'd be doing this. But then again, I don't know their position. I don't even know if they have a social media person. Or if it's the main organizer doing all of it, you know, which is very possibly the case. But even so, I will be prioritizing the social media. That stuff's kind of fucking important. As much as I hate it, I hate social media. I hate that it's important. I really want to fucking quit. But it is. Now, I know chat's been going off. I'm going to check in with you guys here in just a second. But yeah, we did, oh my god! The camera shifted on me so fucking quickly. We did hear back, we did hear, there's finally a schedule released for, the P-Town Film Festival. And for me, it's a little confusing. Now, I'm not, you know, this isn't anything I haven't said in public, and I've even emailed them. I'm a little confused, because, like, just for example, on the Sunday schedule, our documentary, JIB, A Product of My Environment, is on the schedule for, I believe, 8 o'clock on Sunday night. But also it says 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., J.I. be a product of my environment, and then the Parlor Ruckus, which is a band. So my confusion is, okay, is the movie gonna play and then the band gonna play after us? Is the band happening in a separate room? Because that, you know, that's kind of weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand the schedule. So I'm trying to get some clarification on that. But ultimately, what I think I'm going to do is on the subject to change. What happened now? This camera is fucking me up, man. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make a graphic specifically for the STC stuff at this event and use that as advertisement for just the STC stuff. Personally, I'll post whatever they share. And I already have. I posted the schedule that they put out, but there we go. Jesus. But yeah, it's got me confused. But yeah, people are gonna be able to see the Indiscriminate Way to Mondays. They're gonna be able to see the Magic Pen, JIB, a product of my environment, and of course Rat Songs is gonna be showing. I have not dedicated the dates and times to mine just yet. But like I said, the schedule's out there. Check out the Ports with 8 Cinema social media page, and you'll be able to see not just those, but all sorts of local film, which is so cool. So cool to see a bunch of local film on there. And I like the idea of the bands playing too. I think some music videos are going to be playing. See, that's the other thing. I don't know if that's the other confusing thing, because a couple people have said to me, well, the Late Parlor Ruckus might be showing a music video, or multiple music videos. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not clear. It just says the Late Parlor Ruckus. That's not clear. And see, another way to clear it up is if everyone participating posts their own stuff, kind of clarifying this is how to see my thing and this is what I'm doing. But that's putting the onus of the social media on everybody else. And as I think I've established, it seems a lot of people are not great at social media and don't post a lot. It is so hard to get people just to share some shit. So I don't know. We're gonna see how things go. I support it all the way. Just come. Hey, who cares if the schedule is confusing or perfectly understandable? Just show up. Come show support. This is the first one ever. I'd like to see a second annual. I'd like to see the second annual Pete Town Film Festival. So come check out everything. Got any, okay. Come check out everything. Our stuff, other people's stuff. Come check it all out. Spend your whole weekend at Portsmouth Cinema. There are worse ways to live your life, and there are harder ways to support local art. So, come on down. I think it's September. It's either 10th through the 13th or 11th through the 13th. Again, check out their social media for more dates and times. And then we'll be posting more stuff about it on our social media as well. All right, I'm gonna defeat these guys, and then I'm gonna check in with chat, because I know chat's been going for a while, and I've been talking for a minute. But there's a lot of film festival stuff happening, guys. A lot of film festival stuff happening. We also while we're out there, I'll talk about those here in a second. Hold on, I'm gonna check it with chat. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, past the hummingbird stuff. James said, how'd the festival go? Which I just went off of that for a while. Yeah, shout out. We're eventually going to do a post on our social media shouting this out. But right now on stream, I'm going to shout out... Motherfucker. I'm going to shout out Joel Cluck for doing the printing on these shirts. That may be one the person we talked to about doing our shirt orders through. But it might be more, I mean, with any luck, it's going to be a lot for one guy to handle. So I don't know. But Joel Cluck made these shirts for the cast and crew of Rat Songs. That's why we're the only ones who have them. Because it was a cast and crew gift. That's why, like, when you order them online, I don't think we're gonna do the back ones, and if we do, they're gonna be a little more expensive than just the front logo ones. But yeah, the co-design between Kayla, Joel, and of course logo by Julie, Ann Buckler, and Dr. T. Neal. Yeah, Steven said answer Odell because I messaged you about the film festivals this morning. I know, man. Dude, we slept in late. Dude, we got in at like 3 a.m. last night. And I had a couple drinks while we were at the festival. And I said I was gonna say this after checking in with chat, but we went to Kayla and I, the reason we missed the animated shorts is because we wanted to go eat somewhere local. So we found Brew Fountain because it's not Bellefontaine, it's Bell Fountain, Ohio. That's how you say it. So we went to Brew Fountain, nice place, good food. I had what did I had? It wasn't Philly cheesesteak, but it was something like that. It's great. Their home fries. Oh, they're so good. They're very airy, which, you know, home fries is usually like some sort of baked home cut in-house cut potato chip with a seasoning on it. These ones were very airy, which was a nice difference. And then we had a couple drinks while we were there. But yeah, man, we got in at 3 a.m. I went ahead and slept in. I went right to work, was just busting a hump at work, trying to get back home. So I could do the stream. So sorry I did not respond to that message. I wanted to. I haven't really messed with my messages at all today. Gail says, old website is almost deleted. Okay, so the old website's almost deleted, but I mean, disregard it because it's not. I don't even have it on any of our socials. I haven't for months. I took that off of there forever ago when I decided, I was like, I want to do a completely different thing. And right now it's just going to be a shop front. I don't know if we're going to do much more with it. And if we do, it's going to be under subject to change.ent. Which we should lock down, Kayla. When we lock down subject to change.shop, let's also buy subject to change.ent at the same time. Let's just lock it down now. We'll worry about what to do with it later. All I'm worried about is the shop right now, but let's lock down both right away. James said, dude, if you can get me a 3XL tee, that'd be sick. We'll see if we can hook you up, Odell. Kayla says, the shirts that were ordered for cast and crew are finished. Once we get the website live, you'll be able to get one from that. Kayla with the, you could buy one. Kayla's saying you could buy one yourself. Hey, this keeps going well, and it is going well. Kayla helping out with the company. This goes well. She's gonna be a higher up in the company. So, Creative Jargon says, this is sort of my blog number 69 or what? Jeez. Hey, man. Half this is about, okay, I should say at the beginning, half of this is about finishing my gaming sins, and half of it is is sort of my blog. Creative Jargon says, loving it. We need these updates. Steven says, taking your time saving Alice and getting the ultimate weapon. You should be used to it by now, Steven. You've been here since the beginning. Get used to it. This is like, I think we've done over 100 streams at this point. I gotta check on that. Kayla says, I did find out that the two filmmakers that showed up on the balcony at the beginning made the one that was featured the night before. Oh, okay. So they were showing up in support, but I guess either I don't know why they left, but our movie is kind of gnarly, so. Which creative jargon, Dr. Tino asking how was the Will Poulter vehicle? That screened the night before. We only went up for yesterday, Saturday. That's screened on Friday, which we couldn't attend, or else we would have. There was an idea, like in the early days, of like maybe going up for the 2 days. So we haven't seen it. For what we heard, pretty good. Kayla says, I think they were more worried about us being competition than enjoying the film. Well, I don't see why. Because we weren't, we weren't screening on separate screens at the same time. There's no awards for this thing. So I don't think it was that. I think they just showed up to watch the movie, and then it got kind of gnarly. And they're like, we can leave. Which is fair enough. Hey, man. I don't expect our stuff to be for everyone, but it's definitely for me. I had a good time watching it last night. Except for Scene 3. I cannot stand how Scene 3 works. I'm going to re-edit it again before we put it on physical media. This will be the 4th time I've edited that scene. Steven says, I don't like when other artists act like that. Bands do that crap all the time. Again, I don't think that was it. I think because there's no competition, as far at least for the Dutch Tilt, there's no competition. However, they are showing at the Indie Gathering. I think that same movie is showing at the Indie Gathering, so maybe because we're both showing at the Indie Gathering and there are awards for the Indie Gathering. I don't think they have to worry about us, man. I don't know if we're Best Picture winner material. We might win something, I don't know. But that would be really cool. But I don't think they have to worry about us, man. They got Will Poulter in their movie. They probably have years more experience and better cameras. So, like, I don't know, man. People just need to fucking chill. We're all out here trying to do our best. If I ever start acting like that, like, tell me to stop making movies. I just found out by accident that they looked like from the suggested friends list on Facebook. That's how Kayla found out who they were. This is exactly what me and Vin's interview goes into. Yeah. We talk about that a bit in Creative Jargon's upcoming video. Kayla Joe Face says, Dutch Tilt didn't do awards, but Indie Gathering will. So, okay. So, like, reinforcing what I came to the conclusion of. Creative Jargon says, we've experienced that before. It wasn't very good for the experience, but I get a venue doing everything they can to pull people in. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about there specifically, but yeah. Kayla says, we aren't award chasing, which I know some do. We just want to see what others think outside of Portsmouth. I think for distribution purposes. I want the laurels. So you get a laurel when you get into a film festival. So if we get selected to like 6 film festivals, that looks good for us when we're trying to sell to distribution. If we win something, awesome. That's cool. I'm not going to say winning something is uncool and I won't care. But we're not chasing it. I don't care if we don't win something. I'm not going to be hurt. I just wish other filmmakers would support other filmmakers. Like, I'm not going to go into our Horror Hound experience. Again, I was telling the guys about that last night on our drive back home. But that was an experience of, like, filmmakers pseudo-supporting other filmmakers, and it just sucked. Just support, or don't show up. Or better yet, if you don't want to support us, don't show up. That's so much better. Oh my God. I would rather show a movie to nobody than show it to somebody who just doesn't care. Kayla also says, also it's a great way for us to have no experience in travel bit data. Yeah, right there. That's the big one. That's why I hope we get into Chicago. Sorry we're pausing so long on this, and I will make up for it. We are finishing the Atlantica. I had a chopped Philly cheesesteak on toast. Okay, that's what I had. Kayla Jo Fade says, I had the Hawaiian sandwich with ham, cheese, bacon, pineapple, barbecue sauce. Yeah, hers was really good, too. I think I almost liked hers better than mine, but I did enjoy mine all the same. Kayla says, talk to me after the stream about domain stuff. That's the only thing. Let's just get both. We've talked about both previously. Let's just get both. Talk over. Talk accomplished. James Otto says, I was planning on buying it. I just seen the right says, we're definitely gonna try and cater to all sizes. We want to be inclusive on that. And since they're gonna be, we can't make a deal with anyone local where it's like we're gonna order 100 shirts and then hope we sell them. No, that's just I'd rather not offer shirts than do that, because like there's no guarantee and you're taking like a huge fucking risk that people even want it. I got some Sweeted Die Hard buttons made for the premiere of Rat Songs. I think we sold like 5 of them. I had like, I don't remember how many I got. Maybe 30 or 40. We sold like maybe 5, and I was really surprised by that. I was like, okay, a lot of the people here know what Sweeted Die Hard is. I really enjoyed it. We sold 5 of those buttons. And I don't, you could say it was the Rat Songs fever of it all. I don't know, but you never know. So but buttons, that's one thing. I don't want to play that game with t-shirts. So it really has to be, we have to be able to make a deal with somebody local where we are doing made to order shirts, which means shipping them out is going to take a while. Because we got to wait on them to make it, then we go pick it up, and then we mail it out. But yeah, so that has to be the deal we make locally. It has to be made to order until we get to a level where we're making like batches of shirts and stuff. So yeah, so I think we'll be able to cater to all sizes, which is an initiative I want anyways. Steven said, bro, if you don't kill Ursula, she eats flounder in the hidden cutscene. Hyper realistic. And Sebastian stares into the camera with bloodering eyes and says, game over. Alright, let's play the video game. Note taken. Note taken. Let's play the video game. Oh, I got myself trapped there. I've got a lot more on my agenda to talk about tonight too. I'm trying to write down things of interest to talk about. No, Steven, you are not gonna trick. Steven said, I really thought you'd do the accent that time. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. I'm not doing Sebastian's accent. You came all this way like that? Wait a minute, what? Is there... Oh. Okay, that's a save point. Let's go ahead and save while we're here. I mean, while we're here. If it'll friggin' let us. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm not doing that. Steven says, based in King Trident. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? That's a good point. Kayla says, I think you have to register the one domain with the link tree on their website. The shops will be that shop. Okay, so yeah, all right. That makes sense. Let's yeah, we'll assign subject to change.ent to the link tree, and then we'll subject to change.shop will take you to our shop page. Yeah, look, I just need to get you all the login information. I'll just get you all the login information. We just gotta get that done. It's been piece by piece because it's like going as I'm thinking of it, you know? I don't want to talk to King Trident. I want to talk to Sebastian. But she's always swimming off from the palace and doing as she pleases. That girl ought to behave more like a princess. Shut up, Sebastian. Shut up, Sebastian. That one didn't work out. No, that one doesn't have a good mouthfeel either. Okay, so maybe I wasn't supposed to come here. I mean, the way the shark kept showing up seemed to suggest I was supposed to be coming here. I really thought this is where I was supposed to be going, but I guess not. I don't see anything else here that really suggests I was supposed to come here. I don't know. I guess not. Okay. In other Rat Songs news, people might be interested in, we have locked down all of the contracts for the music. So now Subject to Change Entertainment, as long as it pertains to Rat Songs and the advertisement therein, we have the right to use all this music. This is the first time we have the rights to use legitimate music. And not to say that the royalty-free stuff we've used isn't legitimate music. I'm just saying, like, you know, we have now licensed music to use for Rat Songs, which I'm gonna put together a YouTube playlist, and in the playlist it is going to take you to all of their stuff. So this playlist is not only gonna help advertise Rat Songs, it is gonna hopefully drive up, not like crazy, you know. I mean, we're playing on the level we're playing on. Let's be realistic, but it'll add a couple views to the people's stuff, as long as it's on YouTube. And anything that's not on YouTube, I'm gonna talk to those bands and say, like, hey, do you want me to make you a YouTube, and I'll upload this for you, and then this will be your YouTube. I'll give you the password and everything. I accidentally went back in there. And that way we can put it on the playlist. Or do you want STC to upload it for you or whatnot? Just whatever. You know, it's whatever the musicians want to do. Ball's completely in their court. But I just want to be able to make a soundtrack playlist for Rat Songs through the STC page. That links to everybody's music. So that way we can further thank people for letting us use their awesome music in our crazy DIY movement. Because right now the idea of making soundtracks, I don't know if we're going to be doing that right now. Physical soundtracks. I would like to, but the logistics of paying all the bands for each copy we sell, a little crazy. So we got a lot going on right now. I just don't think it's a good idea to weigh ourselves down with that responsibility and the obligation. Because in the contracts we sign with all the bands, it says if we go to do a physical soundtrack, if we do a physical media soundtrack, then we will, you know, they're going to make a cut of that. They're going to make a cut of the profits of that. Which also we have to sign a whole new agreement with them. Not a whole new agreement, but a different agreement specifically about the soundtracks. So that, yeah, it's just a lot of pain in the ass You know, without being delicate, it would be a pain in the ass to do a physical media soundtrack right now. However, it doesn't mean it'll never happen. I just, I don't want to go through the effort of, it took me a month. It took me over a month to get all the signatures for the movie in which we already used the music. And like, if we couldn't have gotten the signatures, or somebody was like, nah, I'm just not feeling it anymore, I don't want to sign that. I would have had to have changed the song. I would have had to have changed the song in the movie. So yeah, it took me over a month to get all the signatures. It was crazy. Why can't I talk to you? There we go. Oh, okay. I see. There it is.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no!
Daddy!
How could you?
I'm a singer. Oh!
Young man,
Trident, you're an asshole.
Not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Huh?
You must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this
Why did it
principle.
span down to Sora's lower area?
Brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
Damn. Damn, that got harsh. Harsh but fair.
My. The poor child suffers such deep sorrow.
Oh, these guys. Oh, these fucking guys.
What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key.
Oh, she wants the Keyblade.
Oh, no. Cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
I like how it, like, yada yadas that a little bit. Is she asking for her voice? Is it yada yadaing the plot of The Little Mermaid? Steven says Trident just knows what's up and doesn't want his daughter involved in that surface world shit. Girl tends to go missing when Sora shows up. Kayla says if she becomes an official part of STC, what's her title be? Steven said Rat Queen. Kayla said Kayla Rat Queen, keeper of the files. Yeah, That'd be a good one. Let's see if chat said anything else here. Okay. So what's that? Keyblade, baby. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here, so I think we're gonna follow Steven's instructions about going back to the sunken ship. Let's see here. Oh, another thing to note. San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con was going down this weekend. It's pretty cool news. I'm trying to remember it all. I didn't write it down in detail. I know we saw that Ryan Gosling gonna be Ghost Rider. I know a lot of people are like hit or miss with Ryan Gosling. I like him. I think I enjoy him as an actor. I'm here for it. Let's try it out. I can see it as much as anyone else, you know? So why not? I know the director is not very popular. He did do Deadpool and Wolverine, which I really liked, so I'm here for it. And then they announced Black Panther 3. Which it looks like they're going to move forward with his son as the main character, T'Challa Jr. So we'll see what what's up with that. What's crazy about that though is it's not coming out until 2028. I don't know why. Why are you waiting so long? I know Secret Wars isn't until next year, December of next year. And I hesitate to talk too much about it after that. Here's one thing. I just want to say this on stream right now before something happens in chat. I want to keep it hush hush. The Doomsday trailer. I know I've seen it. I've seen it like 5 or 6 times. I want to keep it hush hush because Kayla's working her way through the MCU. There's stuff in that trailer that kind of spoils some of the movies she hasn't seen yet. So we're just not going to talk about that in stream. I would appreciate it if Key Chat kept spoilers out of the chat. But I mean, you guys got free will, so do what you want. But I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, also, you know, there's the Secret Wars of it all. If you know the comic Secret Wars, you know. I'm thinking I think there's a big reboot of the MCU coming. But you know, I hesitate to talk too much about the MCU anymore. Honestly, just in general, it's just a fucking bummer to talk to people about the MCU anymore, or superhero movies in general. Goddamn, I just wanna enjoy my fucking superhero movie. All right, are they all good? No, you know. But when you're putting them out at the pace that they were putting them out, they're not all gonna be good. You know? And it's not like they were all bad either, man. But everyone wants to just say like, oh, like everyone just wants to fucking only wants to talk about the ones that suck. And then like they got nothing to say when you talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You know? They got not a fucking word to say. When you talk, oh yeah, Guardians 3 was good. That's it. That's about as far as you get. Like, there's no fucking fun talking to people about the MCU anymore. The only fun in the MCU is going to watch the movies and then avoiding talking about them with anyone because somebody's gonna because it's just gonna fucking bum you out, and all they want to do is fucking shit on it because that's the new fucking pastime. But if you fucking hate MCU, if you fucking hate superhero movies so much anymore, just don't go watch them. And if it upsets you to talk about them, don't fucking talk about them. Just shut up. Just shut up and don't go watch them. They're doing just fine or terrible without you, so fuck off. And I shouldn't say I'm not talking to anyone about them, because there's like 5 or 6 people I will talk to about them. Because if it sucked, we could talk about why it sucked or what we enjoyed about it. But if we enjoyed it, we can talk about what we enjoyed about it too. There are people I have fun talking about the MCU with, but like majoritively, man, today I was listening to a podcast. A podcast of people I'm huge fans of, have been for fucking years, man. And just every time they talk about Marvel movies, all it is the same trite fucking arguments that, like, they contradict themselves on, too. That's another thing. A lot of people will say, like, the same generic shit of why they don't like it, and then immediately contradict themselves in those same arguments. So it's annoying to hear people talk about the MCU anymore, too, because, like, what are they even fucking talking about anymore? I think it really has come down to the enjoyment people get out of the MCU is just talking about how it sucks, and that's so boring. That's so boring and such a bummer, and fucking who cares? Who gives a shit, man? And who gives a shit if I like it? I'm not saying, like, everyone should be sucking its dick. I'm just saying, if you don't like it, man, just, why are you bumming me and yourself out? Why are you wasting everyone's energy and time? Why are you wasting your own time seeing these fucking movies you hate so goddamn much? God, we're all gonna die, man. We're all gonna fucking die. That's how you want to spend some of your fucking time? Jesus Christ. I had to skip the pod. At a certain point, I was like, I'm done listening to it. I don't even care. Because they cover a variety of topics and stuff. And it's very free-form flowing and stuff. So it's like, at some point, there was so much left in the podcast. I was like, at some point, they're going to get on something else. But at this point, they bum me out so much, I don't even care. I don't want to listen to the rest of this podcast. Skip. Done with it. Market is played. Over. Yeah. So then, dude, it's just, like I'm adopting a lot of that kind of stuff right now because, I'm adopting a lot of that kind of attitude and stuff. Like, I'm done being in the comments for people on Facebook. If people want to have an argument, or better yet, if people want to have a discussion about shit in person, about politics and this, that, and the other thing, I'll have that discussion in person. Because honestly, I've found having those conversations in real life generally more fruitful than having them online. So I'm done. I'm done having those conversations online. And I'm kind of done talking about the MCU with people too. Because it's just, again, there's just nothing in it for anyone. You know? I can sit there and I can listen to you talk about why you hate it and your really bad reasons for it. That's not fair. I can sit and listen to you talk about how bummed out you are about this and how much that sucks and everything. And then guess what's gonna happen? I'm still gonna go watch Spider-Man. I'm still gonna go watch fucking everything. So listening to you whine about it did nothing. It just wasted my time. So why set myself up for it? I know the people I could talk to these movies about. So that's just what I'm gonna do for now. I'm just gonna talk to those people. I'm gonna avoid conversation from anyone else. And I already know the tools to prevent myself from having those conversations. Yeah, I guess. Uh-huh. I think I'm so gonna go see it. Just very simplistic, non-engagement shit. You know? That's how I'm gonna treat it. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna sit there and go like, then why are you watching them? I'm gonna sit there and go like, hey man, you seem to really hate these movies. Stop watching them. Why are you even talking to me about them? Why? If you hate something and it takes energy out of your life, why are you fucking doing it? If there's no, you know, I'm not going to go down the road with politics, but it's like, if there's something in like your local government you fucking hate, you can do something about that. If you hate the MCU, you don't get to decide how to make those movies. So stop watching them and stop talking about them. It's that simple. You can't do anything about it. So shut up. God damn. I'm gonna check in with chat real quick. Talking about food prep, Little Caesars pizza and stuff like that. There's a whole pizza chat going on. Oh crap! Do I have the key in my pocket? I do. Hold on. Chat, hang out with me for just a second. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the key outside the office real quick. Okay, Caleb, the key is in the doorway to our bedroom, right outside of Subject to Change Studios. Sorry about that. Steven said, Vin, give Caleb a key. Done and done. Didn't mean to bogart the car key. It's just in my pocket. This is easier than having a whole set of keys in my pocket when I'm cleaning the buildings. James Otto said he's on a tangent. Give him a minute and he will read chat. Caleb said hashtag free the key. Creative Junkie said hashtag free the Caesars. Keys out there if you still need it, Caleb. Steven says, order of operations, give Caleb the key. Go to the throne room, then go back to the sunken ship and hit the switch. Creative Darkness says, Spider-Man is going to be so cool, though. Is going to be so cool. Dude, I'm so fucking hyped on Spider-Man. And that was one of the things where I was like, during that podcast I was listening to, that's what was bumming me out, because I was like, man, and they started talking about Doomsday, and they were like, who wants to see a movie with like 40 characters in it? I do, man. Have you never read a comic book event? Like, that's the other thing. They, in the same conversation, they called themselves like, if you know and love comic books like us, I know for a fact these motherfuckers don't read comic books. Maybe they've read some stuff, but 9 times out of 10, they're always like saying something like they're guessing at something about a character because they don't really know. And if you read comics, you would know this kind of shit. Man, I want to see a movie with 40 fucking characters in it. It's fucking awesome. Endgame was fucking great. Had 40 fucking characters in it. And guess what? You had to watch 20 movies to fucking watch it. There was a build-up. And I get it. People are saying there's no real build-up to this. But there kind of is. You know, the Captain America movie and Captain America Winter Soldier, the show might not have been good, but it was build-up. I loved Thunderbolts. I thought Thunderbolts was fucking fantastic. Those really interesting idea for a superhero movie, and I think they executed it well, and it was acted fucking superbly, and they're sitting there going like, who cares about Team of Avengers? I fucking care, man. You know why? Because I watched a full fucking movie, and before that, all these characters were set up. I watched a full fucking movie where I got to fucking feel for these characters, and now I want to know what they're doing moving forward. And guess what they're doing moving forward? They're doing fucking Avengers Endgame, or Doomsday. I want to fucking see it. And then they started talking about Spider-Man, and they were talking about how, like, oh, everyone was hyped on Spider-Man No Way Home, and then nobody talked about it. Bullshit, they absolutely fucking talked about it quite a lot afterwards. And people still kind of talk about it. I see posts about it all the fucking time. And we're years removed from that fucking movie. And then they were like, oh, and then people were going backwards and saying, like, this is actually not a very good movie. Who the fuck is saying that? I've never had that conversation with anyone. And I know a lot of people who are like, kind of fucking hate the MCU right now. And I've never heard one of them say that. So they're like, so I'm thinking this one's not really going to be that good. Shut up. Fucking looks like it could be the best, unobjectively looks like it could be the best Spider-Man movie ever. But all right, yeah, everyone hated No Way Home, and this is going to be a piece of garbage, sure. Steven says, they just do it because the right-wing chuds sit around and watch 100 videos about this movie woke it bad instead of just watching the movie themselves. They'll watch EFAP for 9 hours. I don't know what EFAP is. But that's the thing. This podcast, these guys are woke. These guys are woke. They love woke shit. I don't get it. I don't understand these motherfuckers. I think they're all around my age, and I think it's, man, I hate to fucking say it, but I think there really is credence to the idea that the older people get, they get curmudgeonly about things that just don't stay the same, or things that, like, I don't know, man. I think just the older people get, the more shittier they get about things. And I get it, man. I have this weird, like, depression about nostalgia right now. And there are a lot of things I don't get about the world we live in today. And I'm not even talking about politics or anything like that, or just, like, the state of our world. I'm talking about just, like, you know, colloquially, fucking just in the zeitgeist. You know, I know shit is moving on past me, but I don't fucking hate it. I don't hate on it. I don't tell everybody everything they like fucking sucks. Steven says, meanwhile, the movie itself is just an hour and a half of time. So they'll spend more of their life involved with a bad movie than they otherwise would. Exactly, man. That's what I was saying. You went and you watched it, and fair enough if you didn't like it. Fair enough if you didn't like the movie. I'm not saying people have to enjoy these. Yeah, there have been some MCU movies that suck. I've said time and time again, Kayla, you don't need to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That movie fucking sucked, and it leads to nothing. I think there's one setup in there. I'm gonna have her watch a recap of the movie, just kind of go like, just in case, because Ant-Man is in the Doomsday trailer, and I've already told her that. So that's not a spoiler. So I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna, I don't know how Quantumania plays into it. So I'll just have her watch a recap. But that movie fucking sucked. So I get it. If you don't like the movie, fair enough. But just say that. That's all you gotta say. I didn't really like it. And then guess what I'll say? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it. Except for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'll be like, yeah, that one, yeah, I get it. That one sucked. Kayla says, I was just about to open some ramen and the key came just in time. All three of the cats are guarding the key outside of his office at the moment. Steven says, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I can bitch about too many characters and build up. I can't bitch about too many characters and build up. I cried when I got to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 and my team of Avengers assembled. See, I get, look, and that's the other thing is like, oh, they were talking about some other movie that they really, really enjoyed. And one of them constantly talks to himself. He knows he's talking to himself in circles because you can tell by the way he talks. He said something about the Odyssey. It was like, the Odyssey is a ton of different characters to keep up with, so I don't know. And so one of them like does that to himself. He'll say like, I don't want to see a movie with 40 different fucking characters, and then say that about that, and then immediately go like, well, so I don't know, blah blah blah. Like, so I think even they know they're talking out their fucking ass. So why are you talking about it? Steven says No Way Home was huge. No Way Home was huge, and I get it. Yes, there is like a hype, and then it dies down, and then you further evaluate, and yeah, maybe some people like later go like, oh, that was all right. I really enjoy it. I had a lot of fun with that movie. And there was something special about like the day one theatrical experience of a Spider-Man No Way Home, or an Avengers Endgame, or the first Avengers movie, or Star Wars The Force Awakens. Like, there was like being in the room when like Han Solo shows up, or being in the room when you see that first shot of the Avengers like in that circle and the Chitauri are all around and it's like the camera's panning around them, or fucking the fucking Andrew Garfield shows up for the first time, like, and the crowd erupts. There is something like that, and watching that at home, you're not going to get that experience. And there is, I will say, things where, like, Andrew Garfield jumps through the thing, and then he gives the pause, because they know the crowd's going to erupt. But then you watch that at home, and it's a little bit of an awkward pause. Maybe they should cut that out for home release. Maybe they should cut it down for home release. But that does not make it a bad movie. It just means there's one little moment where, like, yeah, the crowd's supposed to be cheering here, and it's an awkward pause, but it is still pretty cool. And then the rest of the movie stands on its own fucking laurels. Yeah, I don't know. Creator Jargon says it's an echo chamber on both sides. It happens for everything, and especially when you intake online content about things like Marvel, it's an onslaught of both sides 24/7, and that's fair enough. But what I think I'm talking about, what I think bothers me more is see people shit on things online. That's another thing. And like I said, I can skip a podcast. I can, like, I've decided from now on, when this podcast is talking about the MCU, I'm skipping it. Like that one's not for me. I don't want to listen to that one. I'll listen to the next episode. But I'm talking about face-to-face, because this shit happens face-to-face too. And that's what bothers me, man. Is I'll sit there and I'll have this conversation, and they've got so much to say about the thing that they fucking hate, but nothing to say when I say, like, well, this one was good. And then they go like, oh yeah, that one was good. Let's talk about that. Let's enjoy that. There's just no give and take with a lot of people. And that's what I hate. So like I said, I got my 5 or 6 people I can talk about IRL about the MCU, and that's just how that's gonna go. But you're right, like the online thing it is a lot of echo chamber. I don't think I really fall into that, because I generally judge things. Now I will say this, when I see a movie, you know, I've got rose-colored glasses at first, and then over a few days, like, thinking on the movie. If I'm not thinking about the movie after a few days, I clearly didn't care about it that much. But if I am, I settle into a better opinion, because I'm starting to think about it. Supergirl was like that. Oda was trying to, like, talk to me about some stuff, and then I was trying to argue against it, like, right after the movie. And then over the course of a few days, I was like, okay, yeah, there is this thing that doesn't make sense, blah, blah, blah. Okay, how do I ultimately feel recognizing these flaws? I still like the movie. I still really enjoy it. It's no James Gunn Superman, but it was it was a really good movie that I liked, but I can understand why other people don't like. So I don't really think I'm falling into the echo chamber thing myself. I'm judging things based on my experience and my enjoyment. And that includes my conversations with people about these things and how little I enjoy it. Steven says, actually saw No Way Home in theater. I almost never go to theaters. Was a solid time. Right on, man. Dude, I hope you go check out the next Spider-Man movie, too, because it looks great. It looks really cool. And there's some speculations. I'm not gonna say them because I don't know how much you're up on like the talk about this movie. So I don't want to say something and accidentally raise expectations and then they don't get met, or it maybe spoils something. I don't know. But there's some like chatter, mostly rumor mill type stuff, like people like talking like, what about this? What about that? You know, conspiracy theory type, theory type stuff that I don't want to say. But Steven says Dr. Tino is right about the echo chamber things. Crib Jargon says, just meaning sometimes it's good to stay offline, as we all know. And that's so fucking true. The Creative Jargon also saying, that's also what I'm saying. When someone says a quotable thing, like, who wants 40 characters? It echoes through the community that relates to it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's get back to the video game. That covers like fucking 3 things that was on my list right there. All right, let's continue the game. All right, Steven was saying we gotta go visit Trident again, so let's go ahead and go do that. We'll go visit Trident again, and then I guess we gotta go back to the sunken ship, and then we fight Ursula. No! How did I miss it? Oh my god, I was in it. I was in it. Dude, while I was tangenting, James Otto said these tangents with this music in the back was perfect. While I was going on the tangent, I was very aware of the music. So, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't lost on me. And I'm fighting these things for the XP. Steven says quotable thing like when you try to talk about Lord of the Rings and they totally just shit. They say just shit from Clerks 2 at you. Yeah, dude, I can't stand the "it's just them walking" argument. There's so much more going on in those movies. And again, if you saw Lord of the Rings and you didn't like it, okay, that's fine. You are allowed to not like it. And I am allowed to roll my eyes at you when you quote Clerks 2 for it. Where is you? There we go. Hey, Clerks 2 is another example of, liking a movie that other people don't like. People don't care for Clerks 2, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It furthers their adventures. It was very Kevin Smith of the time. No, it doesn't feel like Clerks, but I don't like Clerks 3 kind of feels like Clerks to an extent, but nothing he's made since Clerks feels like Clerks. I don't know. Wait a minute. Where is the secret? Okay, we did it. All right, cool. I figured it out. We figured it out. People don't like Clerks 2, and I get it. I understand why people do not like Clerks 2. I see it. I still enjoy the movie. It is definitely not the best of the franchise. It's definitely not the best of the fucking US universe. It's definitely lower on the list. But, in fact, I'm sitting here thinking about the View Askew universe in my head. It might be the bottom of the list. I don't know. But it's a list where I like pretty much everything on the list. So, take that with a grain of salt. James Otto says they're allowed to not like Lord of the Rings. Everyone is wrong in their in their lives. Oh, that's right, Steven. We gotta get that going. Steven says I still haven't watched Clerks 3 because he said he wants to watch it with me. Maybe we just need to get a movie night going at the house. However, I will say this. I don't know what I was going to say. I automatically forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, we got to get that going, man. I'm always down to show Clerks 3.
Is somewhere in the palace.
Because that is a great movie. That I think is my favorite Kevin Smith movie. Definitely the best Clerks movie.
I can help you get.
But only because the other two exist. You cannot love Clerks 3 if you have not watched the other ones, and at least enjoyed some of it. You know, obviously you really gotta like Clerks 1, but if you've seen Clerks 2 and you hated everything about it, you know, a lot of the bridge to this one isn't great. I would also say you need to see Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, but not entirely. I don't know, there's some stuff that happens in Reboot that kind of like sets up why Jay and Silent Bob have the dispensary, you know? That starts in Reboot. Which again is a movie I really liked. That I think a lot of people did not. I think a lot of people thought, well, and a lot of people think that Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back sucks. They think it's Kevin Smith's worst movie. See, because there's a flavor of Kevin Smith that was very artsy, like had a lot to say in his youth. And then there's a version of Kevin Smith that started getting very slapsticky, cartoony. And now there's this version of Kevin Smith that is very nostalgic and very what's the word? Very emotional. He likes leaning into the emotionality of the characters and stuff. But also, you know, jokes. He is. Here's the thing. And I know this is gonna blow some people's minds, but film writers and directors, they're this thing called, and we're this too, and it's crazy. Human beings with lives and experiences and growth through those experiences, and this means that the writing changes because they change. They become different people. And I think. If every single one of us takes a look at ourselves and our lives and who we are now versus who we were even 5 years ago, you might see a different person in the mirror. So, you know, I know Hollywood shouldn't be like that. I know directors should do the same thing over and over and over again and make everybody happy all the time. But, unfortunately, that's not how it works. Crazy world. Well, that's new. God, I'm such a bitch sometimes. But if people take 2 seconds to listen to some of the fucking words that come out of their mouth, or think about the words they want to say before they come out of their mouth, they can prevent me talking to them like a fucking child. You know? I need to check in with chat. Oh my god, we should do a movie night outside with the projector and campfire. So, yeah, we've been meaning to have a fire for a while too. It's been a minute since we've had a good bonfire. Just getting back from grabbing pizza. Our outside cats want some dinner, so gotta feed them first. Steven says, directors change? Maybe that's why Kojima is always doing something different. Kojima is a great example. Solid example, Steve. Solid fucking example. And you know, I get it, man. I have that impulsive. I hate when things change too, but I'm also a fucking.
Ursula, no!
I also understand that they have to. I'm a fucking adult. I understand that they have to, and it makes me. Now I've taken to appreciating the things as they are, or as they were, and loving them for that reason, and deciding not to let the change make me sad. Sorry, I gotta watch this.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What?
What?
Wow.
What?
Company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Why are you calling a very small child handsome? Why are you calling this very small child
The
handsome?
trident. We must get it back.
Don't
on,
do
let's
that,
go.
Ursula. That's some shady shit.
Wait. I'm going with you. My
Ursula's
father
shady
is
as
hurt and
hell.
it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
What? I thought I already had Ariel equipped. Ursula draws power from her cauldron. To defeat Ursula, you must strike her cauldron with magic. Hold on. There we go. Half of the stream is just me messing with the fucking microphone. It's like really dramatic stuff happening, and then it just goes back to it's really upbeat music following this like really dramatic shit that just went down. Read the room, soundtrack. Read the room. Damn, Ariel learned a new move. God damn it, hit him. Alright, I can't remember where I'm going. Am I supposed to find that dolphin again? I'm supposed to go to the sunken ship now, right? Ugh. I gotta find the dolphin. Get back to the ship. I don't know, man. Let's put a little onus on key chat here. What's the topics of the day, huh? What, you guys got any topics? You guys got anything interesting? Anything you want my opinion on or whatnot? I don't know. I don't know how to farm for this. What you guys been up to? What you guys been looking into? What are you guys thinking about? These have been the thoughts on my mind over the last week. Damn. I can't remember if I'm supposed to, which way did I come in? Am I supposed to go up? I can't remember. Oh no, I think this is the way. Steven says, just dealing with all the changes at the corner store. Yeah, Steven works at a convenience store here called McAdoo's. They've been doing some renovations, man. They're opening up the place. So it's a very small convenience store. Now they're gonna have a lot more room. He says, I trained a new kid at the pub. His first job, kid was clueless. That's fun. So what's he doing? Is he working the kitchen? Steven works in the kitchen at the brew pub here locally. It's a very good pizza place. Very good pizza place in town, and they do brew their own beer. It's of course a brewery as well. It's pretty good beer. Not my absolute favorite, but I do like it. I think they have an amber lager also that's really good. I did really like that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Steven. Oh God, I wasn't thinking. I was not thinking. Steven said, just fucking dox me, bro. Ah, shit, Steven, I'm so sorry, man. God damn it, he doesn't work at either of those places. He works at McDonald's and Speedway. Sorry, man. Yeah, the kid's working in the kitchen, I guess. Shit, my first job was washing dishes at a restaurant that is now closed. The boss turned out to be an asshole. But maybe my best job quitting story came from that job. Because I was, we got free fountain beverages. And like I said, I was washing dishes. Yeah, so I'd get fountain drinks every now and again. But this was also after I had my first kid. I was maybe 18 working this job. Oh, that's right. This wasn't my first job. My first job was bussing tables at Fred's Pizza in Wheelersburg. I think I had that job like 2 or 3 weeks. They fired me for quote-unquote being too slow. And then I think my next job was washing dishes at the Yule Lantern, which again is no longer open. And I worked there for a good long time, months or something. And I don't know what happened, but the boss just soured on me. I mean, yeah, I was tired, man. I was working full time, 18 years old, newborn at home. You know. Oop, no, I didn't want to go here. You know, and then my girlfriend's working full time. The mother of my kids working full time as well. We're not getting any fucking sleep at night. And so one day, he just starts accusing me of being on drugs. And I'm going to be careful about what I say here on stream. I am not as drug-free as I was back then, but I've never done any hard drugs whatsoever. In my life, so I definitely wasn't doing them then. I didn't even drink really then because I couldn't really afford it. The only time I would drink back then was when, like, I would be at a gathering or something. I'd have to get invited to something, and there'd have to be beer there for people. Like, that was the only time I drank. And it was not that often around then, especially because I was working so much. And dude ends up getting on my case about saying, like, well, I think he's on drugs. I think you're on drugs, and blah, 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 and you're drinking a 2 liters worth of pop, I can't remember if he was saying a day or a week. And man, I was like, and so then he was, he decided to give me the week off. He's like, you need to get the, you take the week off, so you can reassess some things, blah, 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 or some bullshit like that. I'm in battle, I can't get on. And I was like, man, I can't afford to not work for a week. What are you saying? Like, am I gonna have a job when I come back in a week? Dude's like, oh, we'll talk about that later. And I was like, well, we're not gonna talk about that later. So I left because it was like, go ahead, go home. And I walked down to the gas station about a block or two away, bought a 2 liter, came back. He was having some sort of business dinner with somebody. Came back, slammed the 2 liter on the table, and I was like, here's the 2 liter back in payment. I quit. And that was it. And I never ate there again. And then a couple years later, the place closed down. And that whole building's been empty for years. They've been renovating it off and on. Whoa! Oh my God! I think I think that dolphin just screwed me over. But like, still, no. I don't know if there are any plans for anything to open there. Ugh. Oh my God! We need to re-up on our. I think it's clear we're low to no on items on our characters here. But yeah, that was one of my first jobs, and the first time I ever quit a job, and I made a spectacle out of it. Steven says it's okay. The Indians will take care of me. This librarian is exhausted from programming, says Kayla. My first job, says my first job was at Dairy Queen. I worked there for about 7 years and from 16 through college. After graduating college, I ended up quitting after a very rude customer threw his hot biscuits and gravy at me. I don't think I've ever worked any fast food. I mean, Tudor's Biscuit World is fast food, so never mind. I did work that job, but I don't think I've ever worked like a Rally's or a McDonald's or Dairy Queen or anything like that. Seems I'm sorry for throwing my biscuits and gravy, Kayla. She said it was at me for a mistake my boss made while I was on break, so I was pissed and just tired of how customers treat me. Luckily for me, I was about to move in a few short weeks to Portsmouth. Steven says, man, I hate when people think I'm on drugs when I'm not, so I get you. Yeah, it was so much more insulting because, like, of the family history with drugs and stuff, like, and being that young, I wasn't considering him understanding that context or anything, but he was being an asshole. He was being an asshole about it. He either wanted to fire me for something else, or he was convinced I was on drugs and lying. Steven said we don't need tutors in this household. I don't need tutors either. I've been there maybe twice since then. And it's been so disappointing both times. Small portions, too high of a price, and it's made like shit every time. Tutor's food was better when I worked there, when me and Travis worked there. I guarantee you that. But yeah, I don't need a tutors anymore. Oh, I need to. I forgot to sign items. I was too busy talking. Yeah, man. These days, you know, like now I'm a janitor. And honestly, I think I've found. I think that's my go-to at this point. Not that it's a career per se. I don't know if I can make it a career. I don't know if I can retire off of a job like that. Not in not for the place I work for and how I'm working for them. So much more, but it's very hands off. Where I work is very hands off. I will not dox myself. I don't really talk about who I work for or where I work for publicly. But it's very hands off. It's very much a situation where when they know you're gonna do the job, they know that you can do the job, and they don't really have to babysit you. It becomes very hands off, and I appreciate that because it's very much let me just do my job. Let me just do my job, and if the customer complains, if the client complains, let me know. And there's been a couple that there been like especially in the early days, there were a couple like we need to make some adjustments. Like the customer saying you're not doing this, are you doing this? I'd be like, oh well, I thought I was supposed to be doing it this way, but I'll do it the other way from now on because I'll adjust. I don't care. I'm not passionate about the way I'm cleaning these places. Just tell me what to do. Get it done. You know? And what I work, the way I work is for a set. It's a set amount. So I've got from this hour to this hour to clean this many buildings in this area. They don't care how long it takes me. If anything, it's on me how long it takes me. The quicker I get it done, technically, the more I make in an hour, but it's a set pay per building. So I just got to show up and clean the buildings. I'm going to make the same money no matter what. And the deal is, got to do the job. And if they got to send someone in to clean up after me, then that gets doxed from my pay. And I'm happy to say, I've never seen any docking on my pay. So, it works for me, man. I put my headphones in. I just go, I do the damn job. I don't have to really talk to anyone. I send a text when we're running out of something. That's it. I go pick up my paycheck. I cash it on the same day. Every week, and we're paying the bills. We're paying the bills. We're saving a little bit of money. I wish we were saving a little bit more, but we're working on it. So it suits me, man. And this is the kind of job I want to look for from now on. I don't think I can ever go back to customer service. I don't think I can ever go back to an office job. And in fact, it's been so long since I did logistics. I'm starting from the bottom again. So yeah, this is just not in the cards. Either this movie thing works out or I find a way to retire as a janitor. Make a career out of being a janitor. Kayla says, I also did a 2 weeks notice because of the move, but my last day was in the papers. The same boss still tried to schedule me on the scheduled day after my 2 weeks was up. I told them good luck. She tried to ask me if I could at least work one more week. I had to explain to her that I could not because I would be living 2 hours away and working at a bank at that point. Steven says, things I want to say about the brew pub and the river, but I'll hold off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I've gotten a little too liberal with the shit talking around town. It might affect me at some point, but I seriously doubt it. Fuck Mike Mustaine and fuck Robert Black. I don't give a shit about either of those fucking chodes. If they somehow have a way to hinder me as a filmmaker and janitor here locally, then more power to him. Ah, there he is. See if it said lol Robert Black. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And it's not just them either. Look, I think I've found myself in league with the people to know that are worth knowing around here. In my estimation of people, you know, I like some of the relationships I've made with certain people around town, and I've gotten over the "oh, you associate with them, maybe I don't want to associate with you" kind of thing. That's neither here nor there. Unless the person is like really, really fucking bad. Like Mike Mustaine. So, you know. And the people who know. I'm not going to get libelous on this. I just have my reasons, and a lot of people know a lot of things. What's funny is that people still give him the time of day when so many people know about him, you know? Like, there's no reason why he should be able to be doing the things he's running around this town doing. It's absurd, but hey, that's Portsmouth! That's Portsmouth, Ohio! Look at all the fucking people we put on our city council! Wait, is this the way I'm supposed to... Okay, so where am I supposed to be going now? I went to the sunken ship, fought the shark. Should I be going back to King Trident? I mean, now I could say some shit and say allegedly. There are ways around it. But I'm just not gonna drag this fucking thing out. I don't care. Like, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say I don't care as a dismissive thing of the things I've heard about it. But I don't care about getting into a whole thing with the fucking people around here, you know, man? It's just that, like, if I win, what do I win? You know? And I'm not gonna win. So, you know, the only reason to do it is self-satisfaction or virtue signaling. I think it falls under that category of, like, yeah, I mean, if you talk to me about these people in person, I'll tell you what I think. But, yeah, I'm just not going to engage online anymore. This is not worth the energy. But congratulations to everyone on the Afro Man concert. Poor guy had to deal with insurance. James Odell said he fucked an ostrich. Allegedly. Kayla says it's the good old boy mentality where losers protect other losers. Fragile masculinity and all that shit. I kind of nailed it on that one. Steven says Steven says that mentality is in every culture. It's just group bias. Exactly. I mean, everywhere you go. We were kind of saying this when we were in Jersey, because we drove through so many towns and so many different states, and we were like, this place just looks like Portsmouth. There were a couple places in Jersey where we drove through, and we were like, this looks like Portsmouth. Portsmouth is everywhere. Portsmouth is not special in the way people think it's special. Yeah, I've been so deep on the whole AI post. It seems that if he didn't use an AI post or explain tickets properly, the AI poster of it all was like such a like, who you fooling, Mike? Who you fooling? You only reached out to other artists because you got called out on it. That's the only reason. I personally don't believe he reached out to anyone. I don't believe he reached out to a single fucking artist before. These are my opinions. This is my personal opinion. I don't believe he reached out to a single fucking artist before going with the AI slop. And then only reached out to a couple people when he was getting called out on it. The street cruise people are no different, man. So, like, here's the thing. Here's what I know for a fact, is that the street cruise people made their AI flyer, then jumped in the comments to go like, why didn't everybody just fucking offer to help us out instead of bitching all the time? I know for a fact Dr. T. Neal got in the comments and offered to help out. And then what do? After their street cruise is over, they post another AI flyer. They don't, like, who the fuck are you fooling? All I'm saying is, be a fucking man and say, I don't want to use an artist. I want to use AI. I used AI. Get over it. At least have those balls. At least have the balls to be that guy. I still won't respect you, but I'll respect... no, I won't respect you at all, but at least I'll understand that more. And you know what? I'll walk away from that going like, all right, okay, hey, no talking to this guy. He wants to use AI, they're gonna use AI. Just don't be an all fucking sideser and say like, well, I try to reach out. It's so hard to reach out to artists. Artists are so hard to reach out to. It's so hard to send more than 4 messages on Facebook Messenger, and everybody's so expensive. I'm spending so much on insurance. It's so hard. Or being the guy like, why don't you offer, huh? Why do you offer to help me out, huh? Fucking bitches, man. Fucking chud ass bitches. The lot of them. Fuck your street crews. Steven says a lot of local pages are doing the AI thing. Now, Sauter County Daily News is even doing AI videos. Look, Sauter County Daily News doesn't support me, or it doesn't surprise me at fucking all. And at least they're not coming out and going like, oh, well, we want to use. You know, they're not virtue signaling and then still doing it. They're just doing it. Unabashedly, not apologizing, not pretending to try to do anything else. Fair enough. If that's who you want to be, Sauter County Daily News, I don't respect it. But at least you're sticking to your fucking guns. Steven said, I like it till it ain't that deep, just one or the other. He acted like he was the only guy that's ever thrown an event. I know, dude. I know. He whined about the requirements so much when making that event. Both in the discourse of the whole AI flyer thing, and then in like that last post he made, that big last post. Dude, shut up. You shut up. You sold the tickets, bitch. You got sold out on the flyer. Fucking take the win. Be simple about it. Fucking loser. You sold out a fucking event and I'm calling you a loser. That's where you are with me, man. You sold out an event, you had a very successful event, unarguably, and you're a fucking loser. A lot of Mike Mustang shit talking tonight. Fuck him. Let's ride this off. Where is Ursula? That's not what I'm not supposed to be riding this often. Where is Ursula? Is she at the sunken ship? Because we were just there and she didn't show up. Now look, I'll say, guess it's not that hard, and it's that they want to pay artists or put in the work for 30 minutes to an hour, make the flyer themselves and stuff. And now I'll say this. God damn it. Now we're in a fight. We're gonna fight these guys first. I'll say this, man. To put on an event like that, dealing with a bigger name artist like that, you know, there is so much more that goes into that event than goes into setting up a local DIY film or you know, like anything STC has done. It's been some work. It's been more work than people would expect. But putting together an event like that, a lot more work. I get that. Don't bitch. Stop bitching about it. You already, it was already successful and you're still bitching about it. Shut up. Oh, there's a hidden switch in the ship that we didn't get before. Okay. Just didn't notice it before. And I've been dipping my toes in the whole working with local bands kind of thing. There's a thing I'm trying to put together at the house, a house show sort of thing. That was based on an offer that was made to me. And it's hard to put this stuff together. I wanted to put together a benefit concert for Rad Songs to kind of raise some money to get the movie made. And that became a lot of work. And like I was running into roadblocks I didn't understand. And I'm sure some of these bands have to be frustrated with me because of it. Because I honestly didn't know what I was getting myself into. And after that experience, realizing I was like, oh, I'm in over my head. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was like, okay, I'm going to drop this. We're going to try something else because there's a learning curve here and I need to learn how to do this before I ever try this again. So that's the thing. I'm not going to try to do an event with bands again until I understand how to do that. Because clearly there's a different thing here. There's something I don't understand about that kind of event or working with bands that I need to understand. And maybe I just need to have some conversations with people that I know in bands. But I recognize that's a shortcoming of mine. And so I don't push the issue and I don't bitch about it. I just, I go like, okay, that is something I want to learn how to do in the future. We got to table it for now because I just don't have the time to learn that right now. Mark my words, at some point, I will figure that out. Working with musicians is a different animal. Is that the right one? Did I do the right one? Okay, there's the switch, I think. Okay. And I don't see it now, so I think I messed up. I'm still in doubt. Checking in with chat here. Steve says, nah, dude, there's no different than Donnie setting up his Save the Stadium or Repair Mountain Park festivals. Just had to pay more for Afro Man, but same kind of insurance if you ask them vendors' fees. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Well, they had more cops at the Afro Man thing. Yeah, there's that too, yeah. By the way, I was almost on a committee. Kayla says, by the way, I was almost on a committee of grant writers to help fund playground equipment for Mountain Park. I think things pass as they will be groundbreaking on that soon. Oh yeah, there was a yeah, I think I saw that switch earlier. I think I saw that switch at a certain point. Yeah, whatever I was just going through with that character, that clearly ended. Oh, there was an underneath. Oh, they went down here. Oh, that's why I couldn't get to him. Okay. Well. Oops. Oops. Steve says, they told Donnie we had the funds, so where are the repairs, you know? Yeah! Tale as old as time around here. More mithril. Okay, that was all it was. And then that enemy went down here, but that's over. That's over. Missed opportunity. Steven says, people think Donnie is too high and full of himself to do anything right with fixing the town, but yeah, he does know what's up. Who's Donnie? Why am I not recognizing this name? I can't remember who Donnie is for some reason. Can't remember who Donnie is for some reason. Need some help? I'll show you how it's done. Oh, Donnie Eubank. Yeah, okay, I know Donnie. Donnie's an alright guy. Donnie's a good guy. I didn't see what opened up. Was it this over here? Was it this over here that just opened up? Denim tides. I don't even know if I went the right way. There's so many branching places. I guess I did go the right way. I probably passed some shit up. Hold on. I feel like I passed some shit up that I shouldn't pass up. I will say this, I feel like the game is dropping the ball on the soundtrack here. Things should be a little more dire. You would think the soundtrack would change up a little bit here. See if it said go straight and save the game, so that's what I'm doing. Doot doot. Man. Oh my god, the topics tonight. I've been talking so much shit. I don't know, man. People, fucking past few weeks, month or so, people just been on my fucking nerves. Some people have been on my fucking nerves. I just gotta shake it off, man. Fucking just focus on these film festivals, because this shit's exciting, it's fun. Like I said, had barely anyone turn out last night. I had a good time. I had a good time. It was good to see our movie on a screen again. And here's the cool thing. Here's what I'm really excited about for the Peaktown Film Festival. Like, because I've experienced Portsmouth watching Rat Songs twice now. It's a good time. It's a good experience. But what I have never experienced, we've never shown The Indiscriminate Way to Mondays or The Magic Pen on a theater screen. We've never shown JIB on a theater screen. We're going to get to see Dr. T. Neal versus himself. That was another thing on the poster. They just wrote Dr. T. Neal instead of Dr. T. Neal versus himself. That was another thing on that poster. But there's like 4 things here we haven't gotten to see on a theater screen. This would be so cool to watch on a theater screen. I'm very excited to see the Magic Pen and The Indiscriminate Way to Mondays. And just all of our stuff. I'm very excited to see that shit on a theater screen. That's gonna be cool, man.
Your time has come.
Steven said, "Are you getting a wreaths thing?" What are we talking about? Wreaths thing. Oh, gotta hit her cauldron. That's right. Forgot.
Fire! Thunder! Here! See ya!
Wait, is it protected right now? Am I doing anything to it?
Thunder! Fire!
Ugh.
See ya!
Okay. Well, that's all I can do to that. I wanted to lock on her. Okay, poor start to this. Laurel. Yeah, we got laurels for the P-Town. We got laurels for for the indie gathering and stuff. So we got those. I also don't understand if there's supposed to be a prize. There's supposed to be prizes in this thing. So I don't know how that's working either. So I don't know, but we have gotten the laurels and everything. I've got a series of posts to make. With this week leading up to the Dutch Tilt, I was really focusing on the Dutch Tilt. But there'll be some posts this week. Maybe one post about the P-Town, and then I'm going to focus on the indie gathering. Okay, I'm not doing this right. I'm not picking up on the sequence I need to be doing. But I'm going to be focusing on advertising the indie gathering because that's in 2 weeks.
Thunder! See ya!
Oh man, and she's supposed to get big at some point too. So yeah, I'm planning the advertising very carefully because there's a lot going on right now. I'm just gonna take it one at a time. You know, like I said. Okay, I need to stop getting hit by her like that. Okay, I don't know why my attacks weren't doing anything to her. That's kind of stupid. I'm doing this all wrong, I know it.
Fire!
Shit.
See ya! Thunder! Here! Here!
Where is she?
Thunder! Thunder!
Ooh, sorry guys, I got real into it. I got so fucking focused.
Come on! Here! Come on! Here! See ya! See ya!
Is there an order in which I'm supposed to be hitting it? Is there a specific type of spell I'm supposed to be using at a certain time? Or am I just supposed to be hitting it and then hitting her and then jumping back and forth like I have to? Because I really don't know. God damn it. Well, that sucks. That one sucks. I have no idea what I'm doing. I should have loaded my save. It's color coded. So when it's red, I should be hitting it with fire. Ah, why did I do that? The abyss. Yellow for thunder, blue for ice, yada yada. Yeah. Okay. Ursula's lair. Right.
Your time has come!
You know what? If ever there was a day that, if ever there was a day people should have been tuning in for the good stuff, on Facebook, today should have been it. People in Portsmouth should have been tuning in to Facebook today. I don't know if that's yellow. They didn't both just throw a potion at me, did they? So foolish. No, it's when the cauldron is green like that, you can't hit it, right? This is king. Oh my god. Sorry, I've gone totally silent. I am wildly focused. Damn it! That's up. Fuck! Fuck! Steven says he thinks the cauldron just gets hit with fire or ice. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Here we go again. Again. All right, let's see if we can do it this time. Let's see if we can do it. It's for all the marbles.
Your time has come!
Travis said, sorry, I forgot this was going on. Took the trash out. Oh my god. I just wanted to test that, see what would happen. This one is not going as well as the last one was. Where is she? Ugh. There we go, now we're in the corner. Well, we were. Where is the... Ugh. When is that cauldron gonna open back up? Okay, so her HP is gone. So what's up? Okay, so... So I don't get it. Her HP is gone. Huh. James Odell says, dude, that laugh is gonna drive me insane. Pretty frustrating so far. Ah, damn it. Well, we blew through some potions this time. Akil Senpai Gaming says, best game in the world, right? I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Right now, I'm not 100% sure what to do. I'm really just trying to survive this. I've got all of her. I've got all of her HP gone. I just gotta get a knockout on her. Like, when it's got the yellow. There we go. Finally. Okay, there he is. Ugh. One of a really great game though. Yeah, having a good time with it. Thanks for joining us. You missed all the good shit talking earlier. Oh, I was going off on a lot of people and a lot of things earlier. It had some good film festival talk too. Let's go. We must get the trident back. Learn shared ability Mermaid Kick. To swim faster against currents, equip this and press circle repeatedly. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, so I don't see it. Is it on aerial? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Is it anyone? Let's see. Keep 1 HP after taking. Yeah, it's cheer. And gift. Cheer. Second win. Yeah, let's go equip that. Aerial. Finally. Yes, Akil Senpai Gaming, this is my first time ever playing this game. STC Games is all about rectifying my gaming sins of the past. And we do play on original hardware around here, so we're playing on my original PS2. With this game, my sin was, when it came out, I was a very pretentious young man, and I would not get on board with the premise of the game. I was like, Donald, Goofy, Mickey, how could these guys ever work in a Final Fantasy set? Hopping worlds, what are you talking about? Meanwhile, I'm a comic book fan, so none of these things bother me in comic books. Very pretentious, very stupid young man was I. And here we are, all these years later, decades later, and I'm having a blast. It's a good time. MP Rage Bro, come on. What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me look. Let me look. All right, Steven. He's got MP Rage on. What are you giving me shit for? Ariel doesn't. Well, alright. Here, we'll take that off and put MP Rage on Ariel. So that's it. And Steven is correct. I do know nothing. Like, ahead of time, I asked for a few pointers to, what my next, thumbnail should be, so I know what I'm doing. So I can appropriately do that, because, you know, SEO says you shouldn't change your thumbnail. Steven, you cannot be satiated. He's saying add MP gift now. What are we? This is the last time. It's the last time I'm looking at this. I want to go beat her. All right? All right, so what should I get rid of? Because I got to get rid of at least 2 things to do MP gift. I'm not doing MP gift. I'm not doing MP gift. It's not happening. Everyone will get the MP they get. All right? Everyone's doing all right. All right, am I going back to King Trident? That feels like it makes enough. It feels like it makes sense that we would go back to King Trident. I'm gonna save first. I'll tell you this one, Steven. I am not gonna retain enough to ability swap ahead of a boss fight. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. Oh my god, I hate these guys. I hate these teleporting guys. There we go. Steven says, fine. Wait a minute, I didn't want to go that way. Oh, never mind, I did want to go that way. Akil says, well, you're in for a crazy ride. Kingdom Hearts 2 gets even crazier. I'm considering continuing the Kingdom Hearts franchise. There'll be gaps in between, because there's other things on the list. Another gaming sin I need to rectify is Resident Evil 4. Leon annoyed the crap out of me, and I don't remember why, and so I just quit playing the game. It was pretty early on in the game, too, so I need to revisit Resident Evil 4. And then there was another one. There's another one we figured out. And I also want to beat my brother. I've got my original copy of Pokemon Snap, and I want to beat my brother's Lapras photo, because I've never been able to do it. Steven says the hard part will be convincing him to skip Recom and come back later if he digs Kingdom Hearts 2. It does annoy me that apparently you really need to play those, like, side games. That's what they've been telling me. I'm like, I just want to play the main line. Play, like, 15 other games. And I'm really trying to avoid playing anything on, like, Steam or you know, emulator type stuff. I don't know. Like, I like keeping it pure. I like keeping it pure in STC Games. Grave Dragon says, friggin' bonies! We fought a lot of bonies in our time. Hit him with your cane, Scrooge! But yeah, we'll most likely be revisiting the Kingdom Hearts franchise at some point. The hard part, Steven, is me getting a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the hard part. And those Patreon subscriber numbers start going up, you know. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You know, it might be able to afford us a couple of classic games. I gotta worry about getting a copy of Resident Evil 4 also. Steven says, now you use Mermaid Kick Swim against a strong current. Yeah, I know, I accidentally hit it. I feel like that's gonna be a hindrance at some point. Grave Jargon says, go ahead and eat that goop. You'll gain their power, Scrooge. It's such a good sketch, man. Oh my god. Freaking Tim Robinson's out here writing genius level stuff. Alright, we're supposed to go back to King Trident now, right? Am I correct in this? There's only one guy left. Where is he? There we go. Damn you, Skeletrix! Alright, no, I'm not doing them anymore. I'm not doing any more of those. I gotta find our way out. I want out. Okay, here it is. Steven says no. Alright, what do I do then? Do I need to go back into the sunken ship? Where am I going? Steven, what am I doing? Chat, you are my guiding light in these trying times. Do I need to go back in here? Ah, my God! I didn't even press it. Oh, other news. You know what we haven't talked about yet? We've got, oh my god, I really gotta... Okay, I need to switch gears tomorrow, what I was planning on doing. Because I gotta get us prepped, for auditions. We got auditions coming up this Friday and Saturday. For a sketch. So I gotta get us prepped for that. Because it's they're supposed to be doing celebrity impressions. But I also want to print out the scene to see them do the celebrity impression with the scene that's intended for the sketch. Oh my god! Come on! Well, I'm swimming against it, but it's not getting me anywhere. What are we doing? I'm doing it! On your right. Okay, over here. There we go. So I hope this is what you meant. I hope this is what you meant. Yeah, we got auditions coming this Saturday, or this Friday and Saturday. That snuck up on me. All the way up and then to the right? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
You
Hey, here we go.
pathetic fools! I rule the seas now.
Oh my god, we've been going for over 3 hours. Maybe somebody didn't stop playing and just look at the camera and rant for fucking 10 minutes.
The sea and all its spoils bow to my power!
My power! Alright, we gotta beat her quick, because I'm hungry.
Not so fast! Get ready for this!
Oh. We should have re-equipped. We should have re-equipped.
Very tasty. Get ready for this!
Ugh.
Very tasty. You dare to strike me!
See if it says Rita Repulsa, make my monster grow.
Not so fast!
Here!
Get ready for this!
Ugh.
Oh, I'm angry. Time to give you some respect.
Well, that was a fucking waste.
This won't be pretty.
Ugh. Come on, guys, we can do this. Bring in ponies.
Get ready for this. This won't be pretty.
Damn! Wasn't fast enough. Grave Jargon says this weekend I have to check in call with Ali Serpart schedule and port stock videography. The weeks I'll be knocking out their interviews, so I'll have that light back to you soon. Okay, great. Yeah, I need to send some reminder messages too, because a couple of people are supposed to be helping me on Friday. I think they're helping on Saturday too, but I'll have Kayla on Saturday. So, but yeah, excuse me. And Thursday we've got our script read for a different sketch. A lot of stuff happening this weekend. Thursday we got a script read for A Tale of Youth, the sketch I've been trying to get done for like 2 years now. It's finally happening. Finally starting to come together.
You pathetic fools! I rule the seas now.
Very excited for that one. I gotta start after we do the script read, and I kind of we get the performance where I want it. Then I'm gonna start working on the storyboard so I can get the shot list down. Grave Jargon, you gonna film auditions? Yes, we will be recording. We always record auditions. That's special features for Rat Songs, baby. That's special features on the Blu-ray. Yeah, definitely recording auditions. Ugh. I thought we had another... Ugh. Alright. Alright. Let's item check in. Man, we are spending... We're using all of our damn items. All of our damn potions. So far, that's the only thing that's gotten in our way is not having enough healing. You know, I keep forgetting about fucking Arrow. Good point, Steven. I'm gonna add Arrow to my quick list. My shortcut list. Defense ups? I don't think I have defense. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what these do. Cool. Okay. Okay. All right. Whoa, hold on. That got out of hand. Steven says it's funny how these Disney villains know about this multiversal issue going on with the darkness and the Keyblades and all that, and half of him still just go with their movie motives. They're very much more aware than you would think. All right, we got this. We got this time. There's no way. There's no way we don't. Oh, come on. There we go. I really thought all of us would have leveled up, but I'll take it. Ariel leveled up. Down. Just went down. Just went down literally. Ooh. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Please don't be angry with her. It's my fault. It's my fault. You followed Ursula because I wouldn't let you follow your heart. And when you found that crystal, I lost my temper and destroyed it. Oh yeah, the crystal. What did you destroy? What did you destroy? It's a fucking terrible Goofy voice. That crystal held the power to reveal the keyhole. The keyhole is dangerous. I had to keep it away from, I had to keep you away from it at any cost. Daddy. Keybearer. I have one more request. Seal the keyhole. My trident also holds the power to reveal the keyhole. Will you do it? Of course. That's what we had in mind from the start. Where is the keyhole, Daddy? You should know better than anyone. It's in your grotto. Really? Sora, let's go! Attain the power of Thunder. Thunder has been upgraded to Thundara. Obtained Ansem's Report 3. Hold on, I don't think we checked the last Ansem report that we got. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. They're the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or the incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Unfortunately, there's no shortage of test samples. They're multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. We'll call them the Heartless. I'm now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find. The material is foreign to this world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world? When I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity ceases to grow. But I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there's no way to venture outside of this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. Ansem's report! Ansem's report! Creative Jargon says, Steven says, where's the keyhole, Daddy? James Otto says, that's a clip. Clip that, said Creative Jargon. Creative Jargon says, did Goofy really just pocket monies like that? Unreal. Yeah, that dog is always picking up the money. Steven says, gotta get all the Ansem reports. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick. In the interest of completing this circle, we're gonna go ahead and go to the grotto and seal the keyhole. But that's probably gonna be it, unless it insists on, like, oh, there's like one other thing you gotta do. So let's go to Ariel's grotto, seal the keyhole, so we can bring this chapter to an appropriate close. What do you say? Man, I've got so many materials to make tomorrow. And I got yard work tomorrow. I'm gonna do yard work tomorrow. Hey, the yard work gym and a ton of materials to make, both for the I gotta get scripts printed up for a script read. I gotta get sides printed up for auditions. I gotta get film festival stuff ready. Oh, where am I going? That button, that like that quick. I don't know why I just got so overwhelmed. I just got so overwhelmed for a second there. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Ooh, I'm starting to get sleepy. Just in time. Oh my god. This energy drink has been sitting here this whole time. I completely forgot to fucking drink it. Well, that feels like a waste. I know it's like an hour before I'm gonna go to bed. Been sitting here that whole
Tell
time.
me, Sora, your world, what's it like?
All about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay.
No, the auditions.
Besides,
Hold on, I'm gonna
if
watch
you
this
can
for a
travel
second.
to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
Ariel's curiosity and desperation to experience the unfamiliar is one of the reasons why she's one of my absolute favorites. I know there's some things about The Little Mermaid that are kind of like, that have a very validate yourself for a, validate yourself by the for a man kind of thing. You know, there's some undertones that are like not very good messages, but there are character elements of Ariel that I really, really enjoy. Plus the songs are bangers. Steven says, hold up, this was The Little Mermaid? We were in The Little Mermaid this whole time? Kayla said the audition sheets for actors to fill out are already printed. That's true. I need sides though. I need script sides for them to read off of. But that's me. That's something I got to get done. I'm gonna get those done and then I'll send them off to you, or I'll just stop by the library and get them printed. I don't know. Whatever's the easiest. She said, but hey, there's pizzas waiting for you after the stream. Crave Dragon says, Kayla doing the real work over here. James Oda says it eventually does get her killed. Oh, that's right, she does die. Does she? She dies. Does she die? In the movie? Man, it's been so long since I've watched this. Does Ariel die? Or is this like one of those straight to DVD sequels I never watched? This is from my collection. I want you to have it. Sora obtained Crab Claw. New item slot. God, there's a lot of stuff. Let's see here. What do we want to attach? Ray of Light, Holy Circlet. Raises our AP. This raises our defense. Also enhances magic and summoning power. Or the AP. Alright, I'm gonna hey chat, I'm gonna give you the call here. Ray of Light or Holy Circlet. Let me know, chat. Chat! Where you at? I need to know. Creative Jargon says she goes to the future with Scrugento to fight Skeletrex. I would play that game or watch that movie. I would easily watch that movie. You would not have to pull my arm at all. The Little Mermaid joins Scrooge and his futuristic warfighting buddies to fight Skeletrex. Absolutely. Kayla says, in the Little Mermaid book, she dies saving the prince. Okay. Okay. I don't know about the book. I'm just talking about the movie, baby. I'm just talking about the movie. All right, chat. Ray of Light. Holy Circlet. Are we going APMP? Or are we raising... Are we going HPMP or are we raising the AP here? What are we doing? Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat. In the meantime, I'm going to check out Pumpkinhead. I might be switching out Pumpkinhead. Okay, it raises our strength. Or no, it lowers our strength. Raises max MP by 1 and enhances magic and summoning power. Also deals good physical damage. Okay. Yeah, no, we won't be switching up for Crabclaw. Looks like Pumpkinhead is the better weapon. And it's cooler. It's the cooler looking weapon. Crabclaw, look at that. I don't even like seafood. I'm not a seafood kind of guy to put a crab on my weapon. Nah, we're going Pumpkinhead, baby. Steven is saying AP. Anyone want to back Steven up? Anyone want to refute Steven? What are we thinking, guys? I need one more voice. I need one more voice here. For or against, and then I need if it's against, I need a tiebreaker. HPMP or are we going AP? What are we doing? I should not be drinking this energy drink right now. This is a bad idea. But I grew up poor, and I cannot let myself waste it. I won't let myself waste it. James Odell not helping, but saying something quite funny. AP, MP, HP, it's all P. Odell, that's not helpful. That's not moving us along here, man. Look, there's pizza on the line. Kayla says, Hans Christian Andersen wrote the original fairy tale. We have a copy in the library. Fair enough, I might read it someday, but I don't know if I like that ending. Depends on how it's written. But that's not what's being asked right now. James Odell says go AP. That's a second for AP. Let's do it. Holy Circlet. Holy Circlet. Babe, I've already... Kayla was saying, be like me, put it in the fridge for tomorrow. I've already drank a lot of it. I already drank a lot of it. It's too late. It's too late for that. I'll probably still fall asleep anyways. All right. I wish there was a save in here. All right, I gotta go save before I can. I gotta go save. Hold on. The mechanics of going up and down is fucked because of the whole swimming thing. Yeah, it's too late to put it in the fridge. However, that would have been a good suggestion. Oh, we're doing Peter Pan next time? All right. Well, now I know what to set the thumbnail as. Say it. See, chat's got my back on that one. Chat's got my back. Or if it doesn't come up, I end up messaging them. And go like, hey, what's the thumbnail for next week? Peter Pan. We should also check back in. I think I've gotten 2 more pages of the 100 Acre Wood, so we should check back in with Winnie the Pooh next week. And I'll be able to tell you guys how auditions went, how the script read went. We're seeing Spider-Man this Friday. I'll be able to talk about Spider-Man. Steven says Peter Pan is a crazy story, man, even in Disney version. It's pretty wild. It's pretty great, though, too. All right, everyone. So that's another edition of STC Games. If you're new here or you're watching this later, let me implore you to please subscribe to the channel. Go follow us on any of the socials you so please, so you can be notified when we're doing more streams, and just to be notified of our exploits in the world of filmmaking and sketch comedy. On top of that, we got a Patreon. $1 a month. You can help support us. Really helps the channel. It pays for all the programs I use. Every dollar does not pay me. It pays the company to keep going. So please consider signing up for Patreon. Even if it's just for $1, you get extra news. Or you get extra videos. You get videos a week early before they hit the channel when we do videos for the channel. And you hear about everything before everyone else. There's a town hall up there full of stuff I still haven't even said on main yet. And won't until it's time. But other than that, thank you all for watching. My name is Vincent Herman, Vin the Human. Much love to you all. Thank you very much again. Can't do it without key chat. Really can't. I'll see you guys next week, roughly around 7 o'clock next Sunday.